day, everyone. It is Open House Thursday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Veronica Danikboy. With me, as usual, are my beautiful co-hosts and extra. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome, Veronica.
Why is too beautiful?
She's looking so beautiful this morning. Oh, pinkish.
I'm going to a wedding after the party, and so Ada did slay makeup for me. They call it slay mama. Slay mama.
Slay glamour.
Slay glamour. Slay
glamour. The picture of her and Temidire went viral.
I'm shocked.
And she didn't even know.
I'm sure she had no idea.
That's how
I didn't know it was going to go viral. I posted it. I had to go for the Amazon rehearsal, so I put Temidire was with me.
Yes,
my daughter had gone to Balogu Market, so I put him on my back, and then my partner took a picture. And I thought, oh, okay, let me post it on.
See, I was looking very glam, and then I'm doing my
duty. Was asking me yesterday, he said, what do we call Auntie Yenny? Do we call Auntie Yenny or Grandma? I said, no, you call her Glamour. Glamour.
Mariam, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
You look fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Nice
Oh, yes. I have like wigs, so we might as well just wear them.
One day I will see your hair, Sha.
She has good hair.
She does.
I saw it on Saturday.
She's Hausa now, so she should have.
She has good hair.
They have good hair.
She wants it to be.
I have my grandma's hair, which is soft, and when it's really long, it's fine. It's just light. But then when it's short, it looks healthy. So I got that. So I prefer it short and.
If you sit you,
and I wear my braids.
Just,
chill.
Do like Gorayo and remove your wig.
In fact, let me hold you because I don't trust that. They hold my wig tight.
Isn't it funny when you hear girls saying, "Oh, my hair! I can't find my hair. It's in the car." I'll be like, your hair is supposed to be on your head.
No, but today is one of those days where I wish I had like my hair plaited all back and I can just put on a wig. Because right from when I woke up this morning, you know when your alarm is ringing and it sounded like a lullaby. You know, I could hear the alarm and I'm like, oh, this sounds so sweet. Let's continue. Until I realized that this is actually meant to wake me.
It actually happened to me this morning. I didn't want to get up. No, I didn't.
So it was more like, oh, what am I going to do to my hair? Now am I going to do to my hair now? So yeah, natural hair tends to look really beautiful, but the process of styling it, not everybody is talented like YK that, you know, you just do this thing easily.
But yeah, I'm having beautiful hair. Phone thumb. My thumb can't bend again.
Should I tell you where?
Eh?
Okay, recently, what's the...
I used to have it while I was not
carrying the baby, Abby. I was telling my daughter yesterday that maybe it's carrying the Temidire because my thumb can't bend. Look, I went to the hospital yesterday, so to do my hair is war for me now.
Don't worry,
but it's still beautiful though.
You just live with it.
Nima, how was your walk home yesterday?
Yesterday was a nice day. Thank you, Miriam, for keeping me company with work. She was my, not your Miriam. it's my Miriam Ibrahim. She was my PA throughout yesterday. And yesterday was just fine. Let me just cover. But my video trended.
Yeah.
This pigeon video.
Yes, that's good. But did you people see the tweet that Donald Trump put out, I think it was yesterday, about global warming? You know, they're saying America is really cold right now.
Yes.
Like, well, where's the global warming now that we need
that
it?
guy is...
I'm like, oh. I mean, it's good to be on the other side of things now. Like,
honestly,
the weather is crazy.
I reduced paying attention to American news because I realized that these guys are not better in any way. Like they have their load of issues that they also need to deal with. That let me just focus on my Niger and be finding how we will solve Nigerian problem because it's not better that it didn't understand.
It's not the first time. He tweeted it last year as well. I can't believe he's tweeted it again.
Not just that he did not understand.
Not
that he does not understand. He decides to be obnoxious about the concept of global warming. There's a major issue, and he decides just to say, it's not that he gets it. He's smart enough to get it now.
He doesn't get it. If he got it, he says, look at the cold. It is cold because I'm telling you, it's getting warm.
The sun is not, the warming is not warm enough.
It's January the 31st.
Oh, yes. January, don't waka come, waka go.
Finally.
This has been a beautiful month.
It's the longest month.
No, but it didn't seem long.
It didn't seem long to me.
You don't understand. Nigerians will relate financially.
Exactly. You see, for me, it's an extra short.
Okay, for me, any salary is actually long. I've been waiting for this salary.
I'm in thinking mode.
No, beyond the salary,
actually, you just hit me now.
I was just reflecting on January 1st, come and gone. What have I achieved? What have I done? What am I doing? Have I done something different to get a better result? That's what I have been looking forward or thinking about. And it's helping me focus towards February and the other months ahead.
I think you should take it.
So have you achieved anything this month?
Of course, I have.
You have been co-hosting, you're hosting your view.
At least they are among women, they are not among men like before.
Just take it one day at a time.
Exactly.
Life is beautiful.
Actually, life is beautiful.
That's
that sums it up.
Veronica, I understand what you mean, because I'd been planning for getting back on my proper diet, getting back on working out and everything. And I put that February as the time to start.
Thank you.
It has helped me.
All right, February is here. When we return, we review the news headlines. Stay with us. We will be right back. Well, thank you for staying with us. Let's head straight to the newspapers this morning, and we're starting with the Punch. Major headline: Onoge Danjuma, other Christian elders reject suspension. ACF backs Buhari. That's the Arewa Consultative Forum backing Buhari. Appeal Court dismisses Onoge's request to stop CCT trial. And we have here splashed in front of the Punch newspaper the pictures of a tanker fire accident around Ojo yesterday. And it says Lagos tanker explosion kills 2, destroys property. Air Peace aborts Abuja-Lagos flight over bomb scare. Gunmen abduct Taraba governor's CPS. Appeal Court rejects Metu's bid to travel abroad. Impeachment will do our job, Lagos Assembly tells pro-Ambode protesters. Man with 3 wives rapes a daughter in Ogun State. Wow. Now, INEC releases final list of governorship candidates, others today. FG targets $2 billion from oil block license renewal. Unlike Buhari, Atiku will be president for all Nigerians, Obasanjo. NBC set to sanction 4 TV stations over hate speech. EFCC files 4 charges against Babatri Lawal, arraigns ex-NIA boss wife tomorrow. Who has the human angle story?
Human interest story.
Yes, which one do you want to take? There are 2 human interest stories.
I want to take the man that raped his daughter.
Take it, I'll take the second one.
Okay, so this man, 45-year-old man, Idowu Owolabi, has been arrested by the police for, can we still use allegedly? Well, allegedly raping his 21-year-old daughter. This is a man who has 3 wives, and the daughter reported recently
21-year-old daughter
to the police that her father had been raping her, and he had warned that if she should tell anyone, he'll kill her. So
that's
happy
incest
that finally she got the courage to report him, because really that's the thing about cases like this. People are so afraid. The victims are so afraid that to report, but she reported, and we
confessed to it and says the devil was behind it.
No.
How? 3 wives.
This devil that they keep blaming.
I pity them.
The devil is in his own house, so he will be shocked.
I mean, this works with what the video that Nima
said yesterday,
which is whether we like it or not, Nigerians. I know there are some issues with some topics we are afraid to talk about
because of the culture.
Yes, but it is happening. It has almost become an epidemic. Nearly every day we sit down here, we're talking about
issues
father
of rape
or parent
or
raping
anything.
Their offspring.
It's sad. Anyway, the next story.
The tanker. This happened at the Barracks Ojo Road.
Yes.
A van carrying, they say,
33,000.
No, fish.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
the trunk was carrying fish.
What they call them?
Broke down on the road.
Firewall truck carrying fish.
They say frozen banned fish, legal fish. Broke down on the road, and this truck was coming, trying to maneuver. Where it was trying to maneuver, the road is so bad.
It's pothole,
yeah, the potholes were there.
Right there, let me jump in, because I live very close to this place. So 15 minutes drive from my house to my parents' house, but because of the craters, terrible craters, all the way from Trade Fair to Iyanoba. And this particular spot in front of barracks is getting deeper and deeper, and they totally abandon the people on that end of the road. Elections are coming, and every day you find trucks breaking down just because they have to drive through that road. I had to repair my car with over 15,000 just driving through once to see my mom. So it happened, it is there like that. And the alternative route is also terrible. They've constructed a bridge now at Vokes. There is an alternative route to this bad road, and it was a badly done job. You will see the bridge separating now. It's there now, and all the government officials are turning a blind eye to that place. If that alternative route had been done from Vokes, it will come out at Mile 10, come out in front of my place, out on Old Jojo Road. And it will help reduce traffic on this road while they concentrate and do the right thing. Somebody that has brain in the head should be the one to do these roads. Do the one at Mile 10, do it well. Don't do us a bridge over the lagoon that that opens up and can cause more accidents.
Anyway, we have heard.
This is the second one.
One happened late last year.
Why Kema Binu is a passionate matter. This one happened late last year, the same thing. So the fuel will leak from the tankers and wait there for a bad car to pass through, spark fire, and fire will burn everybody. But 4 lives were lost.
4 lives were lost.
Unfortunately.
And we have government.
It is well. Let me quickly touch the story on the NBC set to sanction 4 TV stations over hate speech. Hang on now. Let me establish the story first.
Don't mind them.
I don't know. What is it this morning?
It's Thursday, not Friday. Please.
Anyway, the Director General of NBC, that's Isha Kawi, is saying that 4 stations, that's AIT, Channels Television, NTA, and our very own TVC, they are set to sanction these stations because of, we've been carrying lives on political campaigns, especially the APC and the PDP. And so some of the speeches coming from these campaigns are hate speech. And, the NBC is saying this is a breach of the code for political campaigns. And so that they are going to sanction these stations, for, carrying such political campaigns live. And we should get that these stations rather should get equipment that can detect hate speech,
like microscope.
I don't know.
But there are some
that is
what. How do you know what is going to drop from my mouth?
No, but there's stuff that I've been international stations. They bleep some foul language.
Foul language, not hate speech.
But even live they bleep. But hate speech. How do we define? This hate speech is not defined.
Anyway, let us move forward to the Nation's newspaper.
So that
I only read out what was in the Punch newspaper. All right, let's move forward now. Major headline on the Nation: Onoge Oshibajo NBA ponder 6-point resolution. VP ex-AGF, ex-NBA chiefs, others meet. Trial to go on, says court. INEC, APC not eligible to field candidates in Zamfara. Governor's aide abducted. EFCC files charges against Babachir Oke wife. House stands firm amid pro-Ambode protest. NCC subscribers lose 12.5 billion naira, $29 million grant to fight TB. No bomb on Air Peace flight. Joshua White's rematch. Am I missing it? Okay, 2 dead, scores injured in Lagos tanker fire. Any stories here?
I think we better go to the next papers.
I didn't read it in the
All right, let's go to the Daily Sun. We have grass cutting contract and Ikoyi cash haul. Ex-AGF Babachir Oke face fraud charges. EFCC to arraign accused on 10-count, 4-count charges. My strategy will be to block avenues of corruption. Atiku, 4 burnt to death in Lagos fuel tanker explosion. Again, Obasanjo hits Buhari. You are no saint. Ex-president tells president. Appeal court Oke's Onogan's trial at CCT. Fracas in court as MB attempts to disrupt seating. Ambode must present budget to face impeachment. Assembly. Pro-governor protesters storm house.
So the ex-Babachir Lawal and what's the name, Okay, are finally being arraigned. Okay, already is being arraigned, and the charges are within the Lagos State Federal High Court here in Lagos. Babachir's own will be filed next week at a Federal High Court in Abuja over the charges, of course, the monies found in Ikoyi and Babachir, the grass cutting, 272 million.
Since which year?
Million. So,
at least we are getting something.
We are getting a charge finally because they had put together a panel that indicted him. Oshibajo, as acting president at the time, had also put together an administrative panel that went for that and indicted him. So I want to believe the delay will get us conviction.
Okay. So
please, you see, my own is that the witch cried Yesterday, the baby died today. Is this matter? Because election is coming, they're not charging Babacha. That is,
I just feel a bit.
Those are, we cannot quickly,
when it happens,
say,
immediately it happens.
I said
immediately the conviction came out.
I cannot say conclusive.
Immediately it was
I don't
indicted.
want NBC to sanction me. I don't have money.
Fine. Okay, so let us move to the Vanguard.
Well, Atiku has articulated his plan for how he's going to solve the economic problem of Nigeria, and it's in the Sun. He mentioned that he's going to privatize the 4 refineries. He's also going to there's going to be liberalization of the productive sector of the economy, and he's going to have political inclusiveness.
He's going to grant amnesty.
He's going to grant amnesty. So
to looters.
To looters,
so that we can get.
If they can grant amnesty to that boy that they've arrested and
anyway, let us
quickly
move to the Vanguard because we are running out of time.
At least he's talking.
Onoge's CCT trial must go on appeal court. And, well, I am not corrupt, Buhari declares. Oshomole accuses Atiku of working for foreign interests. The FCC files charges against ex-SGF Lawal Oke wife. 3 reasons I'm backing Atiku. Obasanjo, my plan to get Nigeria working again. Atiku. Amade, Lagos lawmakers under fire as group protest impeachment bid. Pregnant woman, driver burned to death in Lagos tanker fire. Residents blame government. Hands off refineries, ICRC, Dangote tell federal government.
Can we quickly talk about Ambode? And there are protests against and for people mainly against the House of Assembly for making a move to say that they want to impeach him. And I'm wondering, what's the fact of what is going on? The House of Assembly did not say they're going to impeach him. They said he should come and explain if he has spent out of the budget without being presented.
This is we're approaching February tomorrow, and he hasn't presented the budget for 2019, which is unusual. He should have presented last year.
Usually October.
Which means he's spending monies in the states outside appropriation.
Thank you. So they did not. So if he comes within the 7 days they've given him to explain and present budget, there's no issue. So why are people protesting against the issue?
I don't know.
Our president quickly. Our president was speaking at Abakaliki yesterday. He said that
we've run out
he's
of
not a corrupt person.
We've run out of time.
Thank you. Olami.
YKP. Anyway, let us move forward.
Thank you.
That's all we can take from the newspaper headlines today. We're going to be gisting on a trending question on social media, which says, only married couples have the right to complain of cheating. Stay with us. We will be right back.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. Now, the general thinking about why people cheat on a committed relationship partner is that there is a problem with either the cheater or the relationship. However, a Twitter user has taken to the social media to write that only married couples have the right to cheat and also complain about cheating in their marriage. What are your thoughts on this? Join the conversation on 07080668014. Tweet to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag YourViewTVC. Why do people cheat?
Is that the question?
Is that the question?
But
that's not the question.
That is not the question. But we want to understand. Okay, now, Doctor, we had an agreement. You said you want to hit it from an aspect. Now, this guy is saying that only married couples can cheat. And
that's the reason why I came.
I don't agree that only married people...
And complain of cheating.
I don't agree that only married people... Yes, I don't agree.
What are you complaining about?
Now.
I don't agree. Because relationships go through different phases. And there is the dating phase where you get to know each other and you can date multiple people, getting to know them. And there's a phase where you get committed, where you're cutting towards, I want to marry this person. Then we've gotten serious. During that phase of relationship, there should be no cheating because it is a trial before marriage.
What is even this cheating
there shouldn't even be sexual relationship between people that are about to get married. There shouldn't be, but we cannot deny the fact that people are having sex before they get married. So, that aside, while you've already committed yourself to one another that I'm engaged to marry you, I am going to marry you, I'm serious with you, all through that phase, till the wedding day, there should be no other relationship, dating, movie watching, texting, calling.
Okay, so you are saying that when there is a commitment to get married, there shouldn't be cheating.
There should be no cheating. So because I find it very worrisome when people make this kind of statement that if a man can cheat while you're dating, he will cheat. when you're married.
And I asked, what is this cheating we're asking?
Let me it's when somebody breaches their marital vows.
Veronica,
when someone breaches their marital vows, active word, marriage.
Marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, when there is a breach in an agreement, perhaps whatever the agreement is between you and the person, emotionally, whatever it is,
agreement.
That's achievement. There's a breach, right?
Cheating. Breach of marital vows.
When you already said that you want to marry your husband, you now find out that your husband was also taking another man.
You have not married me, I just move on to the next person that wants to marry me. Big deal.
As in, you already, though you were not emotionally invested in that relationship.
Maria, let me get your
So for me, I kept saying that I didn't understand the topic first because it says that only married people are allowed to cheat.
How?
That does not make sense to me. But then if they say only married people are allowed to complain about cheating, that I understand, because I believe that if you're either single or married.
Really?
Yes. So if you're single, I've said it before on this show, that when you're single, I advise that people date. Men do it very well, you know. Date a few people, you know. Tuesday for me, this is
so you can have an array of relationships.
Can I finish?
I'm saying committed.
Okay. So now when you're single, you should date a few people.
Yeah.
Get to know a few people. What you do.
Our definition of date is different.
Okay.
So
my own date is get to know people. You see, what else you do in that relationship, if you're going sexual, that is on you. Do you understand? And then the consequences of that sexual whatever, that is on you. But the thing about dating is to get to know who it is that you want to finally end up with.
Simple.
But when they say to complain, if you're that, I agree. Those are the only people that have the right to complain if cheating happens, because you have made a vow to say that I'll be faithful. You talked about fidelity. So yes, they have a right. But when you're single,
I don't have
really?
Excuse me,
First of all, what
can I just ask the two of you a question?
Thank you. Ask this question.
Let me ask
please.
the two of you.
Ask.
Your partner or your husbands or whoever they are in your relationship right now as you are, when you were courting to marry, if you had found out that he was cheating, they were cheating,
Would you go ahead with
would you
He said they will move on.
Will you be all right?
Okay.
See.
Let Mary answer
let me
first.
answer.
I'm ready for you, Onima.
Let me answer, because when you're dating and someone is cheating, for me it's okay.
I say don't go abstract.
just you.
Me.
Your husband. When he had asked you, Mariam, will you marry me?
I say yes.
Then tomorrow you go and find out he was cheating. Not only was he cheating, he was actually camping a babe in his house. Would that marriage have held?
No.
Are you Miriam?
You're
not Miriam now.
What are you thinking about?
Because
no,
I'm not sorry. The thing is, people said,
would you say it's cheating?
See, I understand the question.
Would you say it's cheating?
No, sister, it's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
She's not committed to me yet.
For me,
are you serious?
It's
not cheating.
So
wait now, everybody.
Yes, for me,
why did you have to
cheating.
think?
For me,
No, because I was going to say to you the other way around. I said, what if it was me that had other relationships and my husband knew about it before we got married? Would he now say, oh, you are seeing other people and they will not marry you?
Yes.
No, it's different.
We must. Excuse me. If it was you, Mariam, sorry. Mariam, if it was you, you are the day before you marry, when you are supposed to be preparing for your marriage,
That's
you go and sleep with
Go and do extra one.
No, that's cheating now.
That's
One for the road.
Now we said when you have
let me have one for the road.
when you have made the
And then you go and get
commitment,
belle.
where we said
When you are having
commitment
the
to
one for
marry.
the road, you go and get belle for the man.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you
When
saying?
commitment to marry. You have those are the
If
people that
will
can
just
complain
allow
about
me.
cheating.
Okay, so-
but you cannot be dating, and the way that I see dating, you're supposed to have relationships with people. Have no people and be dating them. I cannot call the relationships you have with other people
Did you hear my question?
as cheating. But you have made a commitment a day before your marriage, and then the person is cheating on you a day before your marriage. Why are we making it?
It's not about a day before your marriage.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying now.
If you
It's
can
not
cheat
about
a
day
month
before
before, you
marriage.
will cheat a day before if it is
Oh,
open.
Okay, let me
That's
now
not
direct
what
you
the conversation
to
about.
Madam Ajia. Answer.
A day before marriage. A
That
month
marriage,
before marriage.
even the morning of the marriage, there will be a marriage. That's a simple thing.
So that means it's cheating.
No, that's not cheating. For
is
me,
it?
he owes me when he owes me answers is once we have come into the marital vows.
Okay.
I wouldn't do to him that. But when you come, you're dating someone, you're not committed to him. You're holding him down by a commitment that you can break at any time without any account and say he's cheating on you.
You know, there are certain
if you are
commitments
not within
Nima.
the
You know, there are certain commitments that are not written and some are written.
Please.
See, all those words are sentimental things.
No.
Those are sentimental.
And she said she should know better.
Private, my own personal experience.
Okay.
The truth is,
Wait, Nima, wait, let
you
her
are
finish.
allowed to date multiple people. I agree, because in the dating you know people. Yes. I dated very well. When I met my husband, he was my friend, and I had another friend. I was friendly, and another one I was friendly, and I was friend. I was not sexy.
That one is on you.
I was friending, and the guy that I married now knew I was friending other people, and then he now told me, "Babe, I want to marry. You cannot. You have to stop friending all these people." At that point, our relationship moved from dating to courting.
That's different.
During the confines of courting, if you try anything, I am coming to your house and be measuring cotton, I'm doing bed sheets. You are not, because I'm planning to get married to you. And now find out that somebody else is coming to warm your bed when I am the one that bought bed sheets or stuff like that. Because we are not married, you say it's not cheating. You are committed to me. If you can cheat on me when we are engaged, you will cheat on me in marriage.
Hold on, Mariam. Right. Nima has to say what she has to say. Please.
Worry say, make God forbid me do house girl with wife. What's your business buying bed sheet for somebody whose house you have not come inside? You buy cotton, you buy everything. In fact, you are sexy someone who is not married to you. It is on you. It's simple.
No.
See,
have agreed.
Wait now.
One after the other.
Wait, let me explain. I courted. I courted. Now, I went to school. So there was this guy I was courting, and he had. Wait, it's the same thing. Why I love you? Talk your own. I courting. So he was dating me. And at the same time, he had a Yoruba girl, because I wasn't Yoruba, that he was dating on the side. And everybody used to come to me. Wait now, this was 2 years commitment.
Oh, then that's not a relationship.
Wait now,
I don't agree.
His friends will come to me and say, there's a girl coming to the hostel to sleep in his house. I don't go to the hostel, I don't know the road. So how is it my business? He visits me, we express relationship.
None of your business.
And it's none of my business. Wallah, it's not none of my business. I don't want to know the road to the hostel. Okay. Because I don't want to put my leg in trouble. So he continued and finally married this lady. Till date, it doesn't bother me, because that relationship is not for me. The way I moved away from it looked abnormal to everybody around me. But I defined what was good for me. When I met my husband, I said to him straight, I have a father. And the Islamic position is that you talk to my father if you're interested in me. And he did the honorable thing and went straight. If after the marriage now, such a person now, that's cheating.
I need to bring YK into this matter. She has to say something. Would you complain of cheating in your relationship right now?
Let my partner cheat and let us know. Let my partner, because we have not done marriage, and we don't even intend for the next 20 years. Excuse me.
If I use this spoon.
Excuse me.
YK, we'll come back to you because we need to quickly go on this break. I'm sure we need to hear from you quickly. When we return, this conversation continues. Stay with us.
Imagine?
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
You don't want to know what has been happening behind the scene here, but thanks for staying with us. YK, you were saying something before we went on break.
I said my partner and I, we have been going out for 12 years. 10, 12, it doesn't matter. It's over 10 years. And he cheats. Or I cheat. Tell me, because we have not made marital vows, that you will not call it cheating. Because my partner and I, we are committed to each other. Listen, we are committed. We don't have. I don't have to go and draw curtain or make bed sheet. I don't have to, madam. I don't have to. And then I now go and sleep with another man. That is not only cheating. It is a prostitution, girl.
Working. Okay,
what are you saying?
Relax.
Nima, hold on. Nima, hang on.
Or he goes and he cheats. In fact, the girl that knows about me, there is no girl that will not know about me that enters his life now, and I will walk to, the girl will start shaking.
Why can't not many girls?
Okay.
Wait, let's about that. One after the other.
This is my own take. When we talked about the topic says when you're dating, people that are dating in comparison to people that, in comparison to people that are married, calm down. So if you're dating, right, and for me, and I explained to you what I feel dating is, but you're in a partnership, Some people are not married.
That's
a commitment. It's a commitment of two people being together. It's a partnership. Yeah. But the thing is, with the marriage, you sort of have the law even, you know, in your favor that says these are the things that you should do in a committed relationship. In the partnership, at least to the best of my knowledge, especially in Nigeria, I don't think you have anything legally that says, you know, you need to be that sort of holds you together, apart from what you say to each other. So if you're married, at least the law also backs it. So that is one. Then two, this dating thing, we need to understand that it's different from courtship. And I do not even believe in courtship of 1 year, 2 years. If you are finally decided, you have the right to date for as long as you can. But if you finally decide to marry someone, and then you tie the person down with a word commitment or a ring, and then you say, oh, I'll marry, and then 5 years, people are still engaged. It makes no sense. My sister, if you are held down anywhere, I think you should quickly find your way around.
People should define their relationship.
What happens when we water down? Wait,
I want to ask you, because you know
hang on,
ask me, YK.
In law, is there not gentleman's agreement?
Of course there is.
Who's going to enforce it?
I say in law, yes or no?
The court will
Yes or no.
The position has been shifted. They no longer recognize that agreement between a man and a woman. I'm committed to you.
I said gentleman, I didn't say.
You cannot enforce.
I didn't ask between man and woman. I said, is there in law?
I'm saying it here on live TV. You cannot enforce such a cheating. It's only within the confines of marriage that you can enforce marriage. No, without it. No, you cannot.
Ladies, we have a caller on the line
from
Jos. Frank, welcome to the show.
I have comments.
What do you have to say?
Hello.
Good morning, Frank. Welcome to the show. What do you have to say?
Morning, Veronica.
Morning.
KY, Nema, Miriam, Tokwe, first time caller.
Oh, welcome.
I will go with Nema and Miriam. They are right in whatsoever they are saying. Yes, because even the Bible says, Bible said it. Oh, gosh. What God has joined, no man can put asunder. So if it is a day to the wedding, it's not a cheating. But if it's after the wedding, it's a cheating. So I go with Miriam and Kuti. I give them kutus.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, then your wife should ask you a question. Because I'm sure that the day before.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you.
Please, this is the kind
it's either you are married or you're not.
This is the kind of comment. We believe our society has permitted this. Men, in most cases, really, because in most cases we find that this culpable in this situation, yes, we have some women doing it abstractly, but most of the time we find men sampling multiple women, even down to days before their marriage, and we give them the permission because we feel it's allowed, because they are men. They need to be sure, they need to verify if she's compatible in every way. It is wrong. When you have committed yourself to someone, when you have told somebody, I am going to marry you, you are already exemplifying what the future would hold.
Okay. Of course.
So if you cannot control yourself, and I've seen a lot of small girls.
I get money before, not be money again. I'm
making a point.
Let her finish her point. Let her finish her point.
I'm making a point because we have young girls that will tell themselves that I'm engaged to this guy, I'm giving him my all, my savings, everything to him, which in some cases might be good and can be bad. But it is not, it doesn't derail the fact that she has committed to it. The commitment should be mutual. These kind of statements give permission for cheating and irresponsibility among men.
I get money before, it's no longer money. I will wait till I can land. I will do. It's not the do.
Can I take you one this call? Let me take you one this call.
Let me
welcome.
I need to make this point if I forget.
Go ahead with your contribution.
Hello?
Yeah, one day we can hear you.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First time caller from Oshogbo.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, my sisters. I just want to tell you, let us respect all relationship.
You want it?
Let us respect all relationship. I agree with Tokwe and my other sister in pink. In life, there is if you are dating, one, you should respect yourself. If you are dating, respect yourself. You can compete, you can complain. If I see the person I'm dating with going other way here, let us respect our relationship. It's not that when we are married alone that we can complain that we are cheating. So I agree with my sister Satope and the other sister in pink at the extreme end. So let us fear God and we are going out with ourselves. So that's my own take.
For me. Thank you, Yewande.
just as Tope said, we've come recently now, like she said, to permit cheating. We've also recently, there's a new trend of long-term courtship, long-term, and you know, hold you down. And at the end of it, as you talk to ladies now, at the end of it, one person will carry the whole brunt. Because this man that you people are claiming is cheating on me can move on and actually cheat on you and move into a relationship and marry and respect that person. I consider it a disrespect. If you're in a relationship, you are willing to marry me, go ahead and marry me, so we can discuss these issues of you by breaching your promise, your vow to me, or properly. Please, can I see? As long as you do it outside marriage, even if it's 1 minute to the wedding, this marriage, there's no marriage. We're moving on because you're not committed yet. That's our responsibility. So we're not even discussing cheating under that arrangement. We discuss cheating when somebody shows maturity. He knows what he wants. He moves and gets it. Don't tie me down and be telling me I'll be discussing cheating when I should be discussing marriage. I
courted my husband for about 2 years. I met him. We dated. We dated for a year. But after a year, he told me he doesn't want this your friendship with all these people. I want to marry you, and I already know I want to marry you. From that date, it was 2 years before we got married, and that was totally like a 3-year relationship. If we're calling it from the beginning, as at when he was going to enter that 3rd year in 2010 January. I woke up and I told myself, as I'm entering this new year, if we don't have a date, then I'm not going to do this anymore. At that point, what I wanted to do was free myself to engage other people. Simple. Not that because I have issues with my relationship or I felt that there's no headroom, I will now start cheating on that relationship. What I would do is let him know, bros, you never set dates. I don't become free agent. At that point, we have redefined that relationship to remove commitment.
And that is what I'm talking. That is where
is cheating.
So ladies, hang on, please. This is where I am heading to. Defining your relationship before any commitment. Dating, marriage, whatever it is. Defining your relationship, it's very important.
They don't toast men.
So you see, it looks like Tope, you and I then are on the same side, because this is what I'm saying. When you're dating...
No, you are not.
Let's finish now. Calm down.
She's switching.
No, I'm not switching. All right, so if you're dating, that is different. I just want that people to understand that, because I've said it on another show before. If you're dating is different, and I think when you're dating, you're open to dating, a few more people.
So you can't define your relationship even while you're dating. Is that what you're saying?
Why are you defining? Why are you tying somebody down?
No, then we have a caller. Alade Lola on the line. Welcome to the show. Tell us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name actually is Alade Loba. I know your CVC is on Alade Lola. Alade Loba, not Alade Lola. You ladies are doing fantastically well. I'm not a newcomer on this program.
Okay, you're welcome.
I'm sure Tope will remember when I make guess of your dresses some time ago. Well, the truth is this. See, any committee without commitment will commit crime. And I want you to get that straight.
Yeah.
Most of us go into a relationship not defining exactly what the relationship is. Yeah. We all run away from commitment. When you are dating, well, the truth is that there are certain rules that must guide your dating. Now, when you now go into courtship, that is moving the dating forward. Now, into courtship, the commitment is that you are telling the other person that, well, there is every likelihood, in fact, the chance is high that we are going to get married. So commitment is coming in. But most of the time when we are into dating, those things we are supposed to be doing in marriage, we are doing it in dating. And that's why somebody will get hurt if the other person goes away. So it's the commitment that makes the difference. Now, when you now go into marriage, it's a commitment. You are saying all for you. My body, my soul, my everything is for you. So cheating is not allowed. I courted my wife for 8 years.
Hey.
And that length of time, I'm glad my wife is here seated with me. That length of time, each time I remember where we are coming from, I say, I can't afford to mess this lady up. And of course, the tendency was there to want to do that because there are other people who are interested in you and also in your other person. So the idea is commitment. We must show commitment. People don't want to get committed, and so they feel they can eat their cake and have it. And that's the truth. So the day you go into courtship, you are beginning to say that...
Alade Lola, thank you so much. We need to...
So can I just finish that point?
So let me just... Question. Because I think he is on our page. Because in that commitment, if the man, let's say the man is allowed to cheat, what of if the woman cheats? Because the woman is the one that can get pregnant. And it happens a lot that a woman who is supposed to be committed to a man will go and sleep with her ex-boyfriend. Last runs before, and then she will not get pregnant. Excuse me, she will not go and get pregnant and carry.
I think that's different.
No, it's the same thing. So anyway, she's not even agreeing to disagree. She has been cheating with her future husband down.
Please, can you
finish up?
No,
I was making
and then she now marries the other one.
The same thing.
I was making a point before our guest called, and I'm happy he even went that way. And the part I was going to disagree with Tokwe and with him as well is the 8-year courtship. I don't agree. Nobody should have to be in the courtship for 8 years because
the decision is for them.
No,
whoever wants to go into any
Miriam is saying that courtship should not take that long. Courtship means you're sure that I'm going to be with this person. Please, what does it really take to be married to somebody? Why do you have, what is that courtship that we're doing?
You will do the same thing you would do within a marriage.
If you have said to the person
we'll continue this discussion when we return from the break. Stay with us.
I will not talk again.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Lord, ladies, this argument, there's been having these arguments. Ladies, thank you for staying with us. Mariam, go ahead.
Okay, so what's her name? Tokwe is accusing me of going over and over the same point. I need to, because I need people to understand that, yes, dating is different from courtship. And courtship should not take forever. And marriage is also very different from dating and courtship. And to be in a marriage, yes, you have the right to complain when cheating is going on. When you're dating, I don't understand what cheating. I don't understand what cheating is when you're dating. I don't understand what that is. If we're talking about sex, you shouldn't be having sex in the first place. And what you do then should be on yourself.
Why 3 months before we run because we're running out of time.
Hang on. What is cheating?
Breach of agreement.
So that's what I agree. What is cheating in a marriage is the breach of the marital vows that you have made.
So this is what I want to do. The point I want to make. I discuss with a lot of young girls, a lot of them, and I realize that they are in relationships that are undefined. They are seeing a guy. They go out to watch movies. The guy hangs out with them, with their friends. She has met the guy's family, but she has not defined a relationship with that guy. And every time I say, ask, they'll be like, I don't want to seem like I'm pressured. I don't want to seem like I'm desperate. I don't want to seem
that's the word. I hate
every girl that is seeing a man should ask the man, where are we going with this relationship?
Simple and straightforward.
So that you know where you are. You see, all this breach of contract and there is no cheating happens when there is no definition. When we define what the laws of this relationship is, then we can call what cheating will be.
Thank you, Tokwe, because YK, please, Nima, please, it's not about being recognized in court. See, let me tell you, please, can I talk?
Don't give me a headache.
Esheo, because this is what I'm saying. This is why we lose values. Okay. When you do not define what you want to do and how you want to go about it, it's not about sex. There are relationships without sex and people get hurt.
Yes,
it is about committing my time, my energy, everything. So if you say you want to spend time with me, not sex, hang on. If you want to spend time with me, if you want us to be just two of us, then that is a commitment.
Exactly.
If you're asking that word,
so define your relationship.
Fantastic. Veronica, yes. I like it. Do you know the point that Veronica has made is fantastic? And that is it. You're in a relationship with someone. You have not defined it. In your mind, though, you are exclusive. You have not had a conversation with the person that you are supposed to be in a relationship.
That's what I just said.
Your head.
Excuse me.
How is it the other person's fault?
Excuse me, Miriam.
Miriam, now shifting ground.
It's not shifting.
Let's YK talk, please.
That is what we are saying. That if you are committed, it doesn't have to be a ring. It doesn't have to be a ring. If you are committed, if you are both, you have said, oh, I'm in this relationship with you, and you are committed, and then one party goes out to cheat, it is cheating. Excuse me. Let me finish. Even if there is a ring, on your finger or not, then once you are in a committed relationship.
Hang on, Mariam. We have Kemi on the line. Kemi, welcome. She's calling. Welcome. Kemi, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Femi, sorry.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my take on this is that in as much as we are trying to justify the law, they say, yes, because you are not married, so you are permitted to cheat. We should also remember that the society thrives on both law and morality.
Yeah.
If we encourage cheating before marriage, we are encouraging immorality. And immorality destroys a society.
Thank you.
Yes, legally, you are not married, so whatever happens, no law can hold you to that.
This is what Mr. Femi is saying.
Wait, let him finish. Let him finish. Oh.
Now, there's a moral angle to that. You have a conscience. Hello?
Yes, please quickly
You
wrap
have a
up.
conscience.
Yes.
You have made a promise, a vow, even though it's not legally binding on you. You have made a vow to somebody, a promise to somebody. Oh,
thank you.
It is you I want to marry.
Okay, please.
Whether you are doing it a day before, 6 months before, it's irrelevant.
1 minute.
That
How do you
means
now
you are
enforce
immoral.
that broken heart
Trying
that you call
to toil
cheating
with
in
somebody
that
else's
agreement?
emotion.
How do you? What's your last resort in that agreement when there's a breach?
Thank you, Femi. Let me ask you this question.
What will you do?
Let me ask. How many people go to court in this Nigeria and say it's because he was cheating on me? I caught him with a girl.
Yeah, a lot.
Nobody. I beg,
Please, we have tweets.
Marriages don't break up in Nigeria because of cheating.
No. But
let's take our tweets. Let's quickly take our tweets.
There are lots. In fact, cheating is one of the
Nima,
basis
hang
of
on now. Sure.
Nemesis
Let's
says,
finish the tweets.
cheating is
funny.
relative. In
Like,
fact, just keeping an open mind and nothing, just keep an open mind and nothing will shock you. The weather is more reliable than partners nowadays. Something as simple as admiring what someone else is wearing or how they look can be termed as cheating. Cheating is relative. Sola Oshunoga says, let's call a spade and not a walking stick. Every relationship, traditional, inclusive, as well as every society, forbids immorality, sex before marriage and sex outside marriage. No excuses. Sheun Louis says, marriage. Married couple can complain about cheating because there is a union, customary or legal, is recognizing their right and enforcing them. When you are single, cheating is only immoral and cannot be enforced against the cheating partner. Baba the Baba says, many ladies are still single because they are not committed to a man, and men see them as prostitutes and play along. Baba John Eniola says, my question is directed to Nima. How would you feel if your daughter comes to tell you she caught her fiancé right on top of another woman few days to their wedding? This is absurd, very irritating.
I hope she follows my footsteps.
Fumilola Adeleke says, Nima is just being a lawyer. To say I would do is not the same as I do. Okay. Human beings thrive on relationships, and knowing that human wants are insatiable, hence the need for commitment.
Please, let me just interfere there. Do you know birds? They don't go to court. Birds, the birds are flying here. They don't go to court, but they are in committed relationships. They are in. You haven't seen birds? Go and study birds. They are and they don't marry. There is no ring on their finger. They are committed to themselves.
Like they don't know their language. They are married.
A lion. He has many wives. And when he's inside, if a man comes into that place with his many wives, they will fight.
That's marriage now, in their own language.
They don't have ring on their finger.
It's the same thing. Same thing.
There is no ring on their finger.
I was just going to say, so if someone who is coming into a relationship with me, who thinks that dating is open for me to have other, and does not have the conversation with me, and say, okay, for me, this is how I see dating. It's a little different from yours. I will go into a relationship with that, my thinking, until that conversation is had. Do you understand? So that is what we're saying.
That's what we're saying.
Cannot,
even after the conversation is had, I hate to fight an empty battle. Even if that conversation is had and you have a cheating, what do you do? If it's in marriage, I know what I will do.
What will you take as cheating in that
outside
relationship?
marriage, you go away, everybody go away. That means he's not doing.
The husband can marry 4 wives there.
Yes, now.
So there's no cheating in your own.
Yes, there's no cheating.
There's no cheating. Yes, there's no cheating in your own. Just keep quiet there. When we are talking, you shouldn't talk.
David Igbosori says, Nima is absolutely correct on this issue.
Thank you.
I'm totally in support of her. Armstrong says, I really think it's all about personality. Some people can allow who they are dating to see other people, but some can't. And dating really is different from courting. When you are courting, you are answerable to that person. Fumilola Adeleke said, thank you, TMO speaks well said.
we have run out of time.
And so we take the...
No, we can't take everything.
I just wanted to, because we have heard ourselves. Let us hear other people.
The show has, we have run out of time already. But for me, the long and short is define your relationship. True. Define it
with a definition.
Whatever it is.
This is conclusion, please.
Whatever it is, define your relationship. Morals are important, very important, because that's what you pass to your children. So define your relationship. Married or not.
Dating. Oh God! I just want to be clear.
That is what you pass.
Children inside dating.
I'm not saying you are going to have children.
I mean,
that is what you pass. Please, ladies, that's the much we can take on the show today because this argument continues behind the scene. We hope you enjoyed the show today. Have a fabulous day. Bye now.
Bye.
Right.